known and heard on Facebook about all this saga something about Ogechi and every single thing you've heard about Ogechi today na Facebook. Ranging from incident of Mpe na Nyanwa up to the point of Mpe Nwulu Ife Kwuru mgbe ahụ, up to Akwụna Chicago, up to every single thing ma nke ekwuru maka ya na Dio and everything ekwugoro about Ogechi, yeah, originated 90% from Palace of Justice, because I was meant to understand that next state up that Palace of Justice specifically for Ogechi Okeke Njaka. You got to go. So what it means is that every single thing you know out there today, every single thing you Oluchukwuta into Ezugo TV, don't believe in Palace of Justice. He will continue with saga. Just allow him get himself very well and see him again in action. My brother Oluchukwu, let us talk based on what has happened. When that one, human beings can be unpredictable. You got to go. So we keep transforming, but let us talk based on the transformation of Ken today. When he changes into another thing tomorrow, we will also talk about the Ken of tomorrow. You got to go. But for now, let us discuss based on what has just happened. You got to go. Now, I can tell you that over 90% or at least 90% of the things in Ugolo about Ogechi today that made you to hate Ogechi, that made you to call Ogechi names, that made you to do all manner of things about Ogechi, about 80% or at least 70% of such came out from Palace of Justice, that particular platform that was set up because of Ogechi. It was, I felt that was the origin of saga na Facebook, because saga ndabwalo saga ndabwalo I only share on one person. Saga ndabwagola agba I only share on one person. From go why away put na say Ogechi nkanka agba saga agbalo Ogechi ya no wu saga agbagolo Ogechi no wa more than Madune, I can tell you, more than 50 people came together under one umbrella, Palace of Justice, headed by Ken, just to bring down the image of one person. I'm not trying to tell you that now no Ogechi will ascend or no Ogechi way for name, but all na iku katakwa eba ka iku eba. You got to go. All na iku eba asere ana akpu isi se na akpu afọ ọnụ n'otu. You got to go. And emarisi ahụ ekpola alụbat. Bụkwa ya onye nke ọzọ. You got to go ka e wee nwee equity. You got to go. They came together under Palace of Justice just for one person. Just for one person. You got to go. So it is right if I say that now over 70% of every single thing in Ugolu about Ogechi Okeke Njaka no na public domain. For instance, I have asked people countlessly because how did I watch this program? Let me throw my kind of like and love button. All very, very important. You know what I go, because this broadcast in email now. All ni wonye nature echiche ofuma. You will learn one or two from this broadcast in there. Never to my kind of like and love button. Or only share about this program. Share this program. You say, man, I name such kind of program. No matter how like it, the program go off. I not report here and there. You other go. I not report here and there. So if with the programmer, me talk on a share button share here. All these things in the woo all na ye sholu ka enwe udo. Ka enwe peace na Igbo. We must start from the foundation. You gotta go. Ato onye nuta, sito onye anuta. Ata euta, set abiota. It will not be wise if you use what I said against somebody, against me, but you don't want to use what that person said about me against him. All the very bad. You want to go? Now, I am putting it out there to you that now, over 60 to 70% of things in Ugola about Ogechi originated from Palace of Justice. For example, that incident of Ogechi is an empire Shorime Yifa or Nampe Shorime Nka, Nampe Merifa. I have asked people, who is going to give me a video where Ogechi said that on Facebook? Do you think that no one has such video may exist anywhere on Facebook, that people will not bring it to show it? So you can see clearly that all those are saga. Even here are saga and the mother will know one garment you will get shit up. She may not be perfect, like I said, though. I'm not perfect. Go on away. It's not perfect. One place or the other, one way or the other. I may misbehave on our own. But I am talking about this now from the neutral point of view, and I want you to reason what I am saying neutrally. Neutrally now. I am not here to defend anybody, and I am not here to condemn anybody either. But I am telling you, since now 80% of the or 70% of things about Ogechi today originated from Palace of Justice, and today, Palace of Justice happened yesterday. We regret all his actions and involvement in saga. We advise people to stay away from saga. We were people about the other part of life or experiencing within these past 8 months. We apologize to no major. Nyabagalo. Sekwa na nde major here. No bagalona. Since Nguma no here mana, 70% of things Mama Ogechi today originated as a product of that saga about the Palace of Justice. What are you going to say now? I am asking you, what are you going to say now? Hey, what I go? And even you will say that Ogechi with a good heart is that Ogechi mana Ken Palace of Justice contribute a lot into causing her so much pain and labeling her the Ajomma today to so many people on Facebook. Yet, after Ken genuinely came out and apologized to everybody, even though he did not mention name of anybody in particular, Ogechi came out and acknowledged and said, I have forgiven you. And she said it. No Ken with the genesis of a lot of things. Because in the matter and shift to Ken only the pilot of that Palace of Justice. Onya can you wait still? Okay, man, Igbo. But so I decided that I moved to buy Aya Panisi. Apialawo, Apialambala. Ekulu bi. Ehotana. Obume ifula na ebo. Ebo get so many people. Habulu ko na anefa. You did not see that Obome Bolonya because Nonya Habulo, your favorite kind of person. I keep using that word. Mana, the moment they pugide onye wonye nkeru, emapota. Yeah? So, I am asking you a question. Since Naken, Ono Manonya, the Palace of Justice, a lot of people, more than 50 people who Kotalo. Just because of one person. I am asking you, every single thing Kenukulu na Palace of Justice in collaboration with so many other people about Ogechi, how many of them can go through evidence? I'm asking you, no Ogechi ku na mpe shore da boye. A full evidence ebo Ogechi kurie up till today. Share go video, mebo Ogechi na me matchmaking. Share video, mebo Ogechi na me go. When be fleshi alụ video ebe Ogechi megepụrụ ọnụ ya wee sị na mpaghara chọrọ ịdakpụ ya. I am asking you, saga agbara agba. Go. So since na ọga kpata of saga na Igbo, ọga kpata of them all apụtago wee gwa ndị be anyị na ulu adụghọ n'isi azụ, na ulu adụghọ n'isi azụ, that we should leave everything about saga and move forward. Na ndị o mejọrọ gbaghalie na ndị mejọrie na ọgbagharụ na ngụnwa na onwe ilu omego kịta ka ịghọta na so many things are alleged about Ogechi. Over 70-80% of them, because onwere onye to perfect, that they are false. Kete ye shoptagoro kedu ife ọdụrụ asị mmadụ ime, kedu ife ọdụrụ asị mmadụ ime, ife njasiri kedu ife ọdụrụ asị mmadụ imewu, hapụzie maka ife dụ na saga ndị ọzọ Ogechi na ndị mmadụ na-agba, because just like nke J-Pack akịta na Ogechi, J-Pack alleged a lot of things against Ogechi. Ogechi said a lot of things against J-Pack. Ogechi went out of her way, but other people into the saga. J-Pack also did the same. So this person is as guilty as this person. If you want to be a good judge over these people, I think you should you should keep aside everything that both of them have said. You should keep aside all the people they have involved. In fact, if there are people who demand apology, it should be those people who bring in into that particular saga. If you want to be neutral in judging that case. But I don't want to talk about that saga, because now, if you don't saga, onye kwuta ibe ya asa, it's just like mmadụ na-abụ na anụ ọgụ. Ichi ikpeziri mmadụ na-abụ na anụ ọgụ, hapụzie maka onye je wota okwute nwa mmadụ, hapụ maka onye je bute ayọ mpịa mmadụ, ife niile awụ akụrụngwa eji anụ ọgụ. So ije go cover every action, so bịalụ in between the time a na-anụ ọgụ a, hapụzie the actual thing kọsụrụ ọgụ a, ịma na ịchọghọ imeki that peace. Ịghọtago? So now, back to Palace of Justice. Ịghọtago? Don't forget that na mgbe Ken pụtara na detention, ha dọwa ya eme program, dọwa ya achọwa ka ewolu gift wee entice ya. Ịghọtago? Ịchọwa ka ewolu Adanwoye for the fact that na Ken ayọ na apology na Facebook, and Ogechi pụta openly acknowledge forgive. I think we should just leave it there. Ịghọtago? Was there anything chọrọ ịga personal between ya na Oge in terms of personal discussion or personal apology? Nke a ozi aka ọdụlụ. Ịghọtago? I think that what is important here is that na Ken apologized to people openly, and Ogechi acknowledged that apology, and we quote that from the deepest part of her heart that she has forgiven Ken. I think that should be the most important thing. Ịghọtago? Ọwụ na mgbe o mechara apology ahụ na Oge accept that apology, you know Oge will also come out kwuo no accept it. Ịghọtago? So na for you to know that na onye a na-ekwu ife a abụrụ na obi ya ewu obi, if she can forgive Ken, I don't know. Ọ bụrụ na Ogechi nwere ike forgive Ken n'ụwa, I don't know onye Ogechi nwere ike. Ịghọtago? Because now I know from what everybody has been saying, na ekwu ife niile a kwuchasịa, everything na-endekwa na the table of Ken. Ịghọtago? Because no Ken wụnya the pilot nya the plane ebe destroy the image Ogechi na Facebook, and a lot of people up to today has been acting based on what they heard about her then. But one thing I don't like about our people is this. I don't know why our people yeji wele be a hypocritical lifestyle, hypocrisy. Ihu abua. You hated Mr. A because of what you heard about him, and you came out to come and start condemning Mr. C for saying something about Mr. D. Are you okay for real? All the reasons that you hate Ogechi is because of what people say about her. Hey, what I go? You were not there when it happened. Nobody showed you any evidence where any of those single things happened. Has it not occurred to you that na all those things kpatalụ iji wee kpọọ onye asị no ife ịnụrụ anụ na ntị ka ọwụ? It is possible that no eziokwu ka ọwụ. So ọ bụrụ na ibi na-edifendị ndị fụrụ n'anya, ịmụkwụ na ndị ahụ ịkpọrọ asị na onwe ndị fụrụ ha n'anya, ịma na-ekwukwo m ife a na program mbụ oles na ife a na-eme na Facebook na ụfọdụ ndị ji ya akpa ego na Facebook edisaidere iji ya na-akpala onwe ha ego. Ịghọtago? ya big ashim Henry iwe ezigbo onye ala ife iwu uwe ezigbo taa ka Chineke ya akpụghị ọkụ ebe ahụ atụrụ. Kedu ife ị na-ebe eme? You are supposed to be at your workplace. Ebe nnọ wee karịghị ụna n'oche a ndọnọ ka mma adọnọ ịlụwakwa ọrụ niile ahụ ị na-alụ rụchasịcha aka nkarụ mma. Ebe nnọ wee karịghị n'oche ya ịfụrụ ndọnọ ka mma adọnọ ya ịlụwa ife niile ahụ ị na-alụ wee lụchasịcha mụnwa anụghị na workplace m ka karụ mma mpama ọha ncha niile ke na-esigo na WhatsApp group unu pụọ. Ọha ncha niile ụmụ okorobịa dị jobless. Ọha ncha niile unite n'onwe ha under Palace of Justice. Kwanyere that guy na-esendiri ego ife a ka ha jekwara ime jee park. Ife ifụrụ ka ha jere ije mepe jee park. Ha recruit onwe ha ncha niile unite onwe ha n'ebe Ken nọ na-esendiri ya chekiri ego. Oruzie mgbe Ken bara na detention ebe o need the actual help, all of them ran away. Thank God na the young man had go wise enough to realize that na so many steps will take a wise one. When you begin to look at people like this, how can we have peace in an Igbo? How can we have peace in an Igbo? Ọ na-adụ mma chi ime udo. Ụbọchị anyị ekwu ndị ụsa sibụ ndị akpịrị n'otu. Ewelu na asịrị lebeluo a lot of people na Facebook. Onye luo bụrụ nke akọjebue. Ebe ị pụtalụ na-achọ ka ị kwuo na ife kwuru maka bebi ọkụ aha eziokwu. Ebe akwa ka ị nọ na-akpụkwa onye kwuru ife aha akwụna. Are you getting me? Are you trying to like which kind of a lawyer are you? Ị pụtara here ka ị kwuo na ife ezugo na-ekwu na ọ dụghọ mma. Ị nọrụkwa ebe ahụ na-akpọ m akwụna. Ị nọrụkwa ebe ahụ na-akpọ m onye ohi. Ị nọrụkwa ebe ahụ na-akpọ m manner of names. You are also alleging things you don't have evidence of n'ebe m nọ. Why you are trying to defend another person? M na-ekwu ife isi na m enweghị evidence against. You gotta go. I don't know if I watched a video where one guy onye Ebonyi State Ezagono or something na-ekwu something about ife agbasalụ bebi ọkụ. Are you getting me? Owe na-ekwu where he was trying to say that na involvement etiri bebi ọkụ na ọdụghọ mma. He was also busy laying all manner of accusation on J-Park and the Ogechi. In ọrụkwa the same place yo. Ị na-akọlụ na-ebo J-Park. Ị na-akọlụ na-ebo Ogechi. But ị nọ di ya na-achọ ka ikwuo na nke akọjebo mmadụ na ọ dụrọ mma. Aka anyị ji aga ala Igbo be anyị ọ ya dụkwa mma. Ala Igbo be anyị ọ ya dụkwa mma. Onye ọwụ na mara onye ọ na-asọpọtụ o jekwurusie ya n'azụ ike. Onye ọwụ na mara onye ọ na-asọpọtụ o jekwurusie ya n'azụ ike. And ịkwụrụ onye a n'azụ, what the other person is passing through is what you do. If you want to condemn something, condemn it in it entirely, not minding whose us is God. Inuboho ebe asuro yuwa. Say the truth, not minding whose us is God. The oga pata of them all in this saga business are resign to go. Hapusienu maka no ya putakwa echi. But for now, he said it and he advised people for them weren't. I only decided to bring in Ogechi into it because I know that every single thing you have heard about Ogechi today na Facebook, 70% of that was unveiled in Palace of Justice, headed by Ken and the other people gathered together were form other Palace of Justice. So everything I chọrọ ka a na-ekwu a na-enye Ken esi na na-ekwu ndị ọzọ a na-anụrụ. Ken esi na na-ekwu ndị ọzọ a na-anụrụ. Ịghọtago? So have you seen the genesis of what you should be? If you want to condemn saga, condemn most saga na ala Igbo. Gwa ndị be anyị agbazina saga. When the I see maybe other content, let us talk about the real issues. But if you take a side, you are not passing any message because you have only ended up in taking side with your own favorite person. That is what it is. Otherwise, onye akpọrọ onye ohi ọdụ ya mma. Ọsọkwa nya wụrụ onye ịkpọrọ asị. Ịkpọkwa ya onye ohi. O wee wụ na ọ ha-ezu ohi. Ọkwa allegation nke iborie. And onye kwuru na nke iborie na ọ ya-eburie because na like her. Who says that na nke iborie no ya-eburie because na like her? Now, after all these things, Cain went in for 8 months and in another thing, one other crime or committed. After no sharia pota, when we sober reflection, we decide you have to turn a new leaf. We advise here our people has in a saga where pota. Ogeshi, we acknowledge here apology Cain. We will not forgive go Cain. Now, no one video one lady watched this morning. Na page ama PJ fashion control also. PJ fashion bear with a different opinion that she cannot forgive Cain. You got to go because now Cain made a lot of damage to her image, and he can't just come out and apologize openly on Facebook without also telling people that all those things so cool about her now. That may be her own opinion. You got to go. That may be her own opinion. But what I am telling you is that Nobulu na Cain was the father of saga, or pata of them all na saga, originated to so many things. See, Ijako get you on today na Facebook. So many things say Ijako get you na Facebook today. Because some of us, you may think that she is the worst of them all, but some of us are even more evil and worse than Onya Hilekumake. Every single thing you know about Oge today, some of you, when this saga started, then, you were not even regular on Facebook then. You were ignorant of those things. Personally, for me, balance of justice in Ewi and all those things, I was on Facebook then, but I didn't pay attention to most of the things I made there. But one thing I knew for sure then was that Nefa Okuro and Igbo na-eme today, Nefa Zeus ha na-eme today, Nefa Skibo ha na-eme today, Nefa Matthias ha na-eme today, that Ogechi started it then. Ogechi started it then. That was what I know. I knew when Ogechi na-eji platform here, when they raised in them they go, and you know, they try to do it to Kurora and keep us a. Yes, they try to blackmail Okurora and Igbo and keep us a. They cannot do that now to Ken, to Skibo and the other people because Nandemade today. When you talk, there are people there who will respond to you. But during that time, a lot of people are not active on Facebook. There are not so many pages then. Just like now, a lot of people with pages now. If you talk, they come to their page and reply you. So then it was very easy for people to recruit and destroy image of somebody. That was how the Ogechi you are seeing today. All the evil painted here today. I'm not saying that no, the innocent of evil, but I'm telling you that over 70 to 80% of Apobu today will because of that palace of justice. You got to go, and though because of that charity will be done there. You got to go. All the people ask really go. Were they able to provide even one single evidence? The answer is no. Were they able to provide one single evidence? The answer is no. Only God knows that. I am not defending Ogechi here, but I am trying to lay a foundation of something for you. You got to go. Oh, name etu a isi wee na-feel about ife Ogechi kwuru maka baby ọkụ. You got to go. Oh, name how you are feeling about what Ogechi said about Seaman. If you know how you are feeling, I want to know about what Ogechi said about our own family. If you know how bad you feel when you hear what Ogechi said about Akwa. Because all these people, they are loved ones to people. So definitely, when you say anything bad about them, their people will react. I want you to be in Ogechi's shoe also. So if we want to condemn the actions, we are going to condemn the activities of all of them, including Oge, including JPAC, including Hanchanine, Ona Hanchanine, Hawe, the group Onweha. Everybody should start apologizing to each other, or everybody should tender a public apology. Today, in our Ogechi Akuna Chicago, Ogechi, Ijidana onye jedine, Idine Dane, Ekodana Yugo Wedine. The answer is no. The origin of that Akuna Chicago came out from that palace of justice. Yes, and those people will not come together. Well, that name, all the things that are alleged about Umpe, it was all on the same palace of justice. A lot of people recruit through Umwefa, Nolotia. They all labeled and painted somebody black before the whole world. That same thing came out, repeating itself today. You don't want to condemn the foundation. You don't even care to know what led to what led to what. So when I look at our people on Facebook, I laugh. If we continue like this, I am going to do among our people. I am very happy that now the two biggest people, not in this particular saga, which is Ken and Ogechi, that Ken Aba go and Ogechi acknowledge go. It is very commendable. It is very, 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 very commendable because Agwamna Ogechi nwere ike inegharị activity Ken anya, knowing fully well that Ken so n'onye mastermind all these things. People use it as a tool. Too much. And that is why in Jewish that no will a big heart. I think behind inside that in Ogechi, I think she has a good heart. She has a good heart. Because she forgave. But when other people say, we cannot forgive. And I'm not even condemning those people. I will not judge those people. The reason in Jewish that I will not judge those people, Ebonyi state content creator na-ekwu okwu maka Baby Ọkụ sịrị na even Baby Ọkụ forgive Godu Ogechi, that him himself will never forgive Ogechi. That na ọ bụrụ na Baby Ọkụ say let it go, that Nyanwa said by himself will not allow Ogechi to go. Go. Now you can also understand when those people say no, we are not going to forgive Ken. Let Ken do like this. Then you should understand that the feeling is mutual to everybody. Don't think that your feeling should be general to all of us. It's not possible now. You have the way you feel. You have the way you react to things. I also have the way I feel. I have the way I react to things. So I now allege a lot of things against people on this Facebook. We should be careful. Do not wait until the same week. You hated somebody. In fact, by me mentioning her name, you will become upset. I'm not even a Serugunayo, but by me mentioning of her name, you will become upset. How else are we going to unite? I saw Mommy Joy. Mommy Joy came in na program Ama this early morning. You want to go? Okay, Chinenye J and MS3 PJ was badly hurt. That I witnessed. You see? So all these things have been done a long time ago. It's just that you were not paying attention to it until I call your favorite person. And I am coming to the recent ones, until it got to where we are now. So, how else are we going to get rid of all these things? If not by, let us respect ourselves. Even if you have a different opinion about Ezugo, can you air it out in a more constructive way? Constructive criticism. We must not go into individual image destruction. It is very bad. And they support, or you should be able to receive it when it comes back to you. Because what you give is what you receive. You cannot plant coconut and go and harvest mango. You cannot plant mango and harvest yam. What you plant is what you receive. That should be the first way of moving for reconciliation. Reconciliation should be uniting our interests first, so that we know that when somebody do something, condemn that actions of that person. Forget about personality of that person. Ọwụ na ibido taa ọdụwara gboo o bidoro n'oge mana ichekwe na ya ebido ya ebe ụfọdụ nọ shere ụfọdụ gafuo. You are lying. Mommy Joy came into Ama program this morning, Ama Gabon, and Mommy Joy will say that a lot of people put on a phone, that somebody put on a phone, not threaten here or so, because no one has support to JPAC and na JPAC. No man who know. Now, have you seen? Have you seen why you should support evil for the evil that it is, and not for whoever animated that evil? If una emana no ome nwanne nwoke na odo mma na ya support ya, why you support ya no ome? I'm asking you, am I not a human being? If una emana eme nwanne nwanyi na ya do na ya like ya, kedu if you support ka eme nwanne nwanyi? Or na nwanne nwanyi ahụ a human being? So ịbịazie ebe ịkọndemụ ebe emerie nwanne, the same case wee apịa kwa ebe emerie nwanne m nwa ịpụtara uphold oye, it will come back. They called you and they were threatening you because they now support JPAC. What of the rest of us? Mando to aye nwebo de ba imelu video say okay maybe if na aye like it. Mana onye ọbụla na-apụta na Facebook kpụrụ anyị n'ọnụ, na-akpọ ma chọọchị nọ ilu onwe ha, na-akpọ ma pastọ nọ ilu onwe. What of us? Are you also pretending that you don't know that this is the same thing we have all been saying all this while na Facebook? That na ihe gbaro na relationship gu na onye should not affect how I relate with that person. I have always been saying that on Facebook. Now, Omeru, it will feel the pain. Even where you are complaining about that. Even where you are complaining about that. Is it not enough for you to condemn that act generally? Remember some time back, I came to Facebook here. I was reading out a conversation between me and one guy, Ndoka. Not threatening him then with Oge and Ijowa. I was reading out that comment. A lot of people who follow Wehando to Matthias recruited, and they were cancelling everything in Negu. They were throwing it back to my face. They were telling me that Namemweloku, why in Jekwifa, if I will mail on Facebook, can even lay water or can take you if I mail on Facebook serious. You see, they rebuked me. Fast forward now to the other day, when a guy in Ghana used a kind of word to threaten in my life for Matthias. The same set of people convey no on Facebook now, condemning the same thing they told me to throw away on Facebook. If we continue in this way, we will be going back and forth. The best message should be, let us respect each other. Let us respect each other. If you think that you are celebrating today because no onye nke echi niile ewere onye nke ụkwụ n'ọkụ ebia bekwa akwa ahụ ndị niile ebe, I'm asking you, esi n'ụgwọ ka a na-akwụ m echi niile, you will be in a position ndị mmadụ ya eji wee kwuru egologo ngụ nwe egolu self na mụnwa na ụgwọ ka a na-akwụ. Ịghọtago? Have you seen? Ọ karịa ihe etu a. They came out and ran a program of over 5 hours. Na-aba mba onye ka that guy iwu onye ji wee bịa kwuo okwu maka ndị Matthias. But my life doesn't matter to them. My life means nothing to them. Ịghọtago? Mụnwa dị mma ka ehopu m because I don't share the same ideology with you. Onye gburu mmadụ bịa na court a na-ajụ iwu onye omenala ka iwu onye ụka. Like oge echi ka like jee park. Nobody is going to ask you that. You know that go? Nobody is going to ask you that. So let us condemn evil and Igbo for what it is. If you are waiting for the day, let us even talk about the recent one. Let us talk about the. Shift one in now. Yes, in the remote. You want to go? Let us talk about the recent one, which is going to. No, I'm turning away from her. She's in about turning away. Even in position you find a baby in uncle. I heard okay now. I heard Zico Mopambi. Dam. I'm a going Hanife. Name program here work. Where they go solar fan. Where they go solar fan. So, chepo name the program get a hit him in a boom. Where general has solar fan. Ewo hoko pim okube. Here I go. So, as I was saying, some days back, let me tell you that this saga has continued to evolve, transform itself into different places. But you are pretending like you don't know. Like I don't image Madonna Bata. In a pretending okay. All these Ebony content creators, I am asking you people, because I'm not saying that by coming out to defend Bebioko that you are not right. You are right. But I am asking you, since Yemana na evil allegation or you was something you can prove Korea boom mad not very bad. Since you know Kerifi Kulu mgbe one of your sons Ebony son but on a Facebook continue. Yes, I know about 1 or 2 Ebony content creators that condemned Ebony son then. They came out openly and condemned him. I will still remember their name. Respect to them. Respect to them. But what of others who were silent? Where your son was planning on how he is going to blackmail somebody online to make money. Minus that, what of the other Ifona allergy against this man just for the purpose of making money on Facebook? He made sure no. Because now, Ebuko obviously is not from Ebonyi State. He is not from Ebonyi State. And you don't know that he is a worthy son of a particular people. No, when they eju na eto Abebioku si wewolo nnukwu mmadụ na Ebonyi State woro papa na onye nke nwekwara papa ndo. That is what you people keep forgetting. My message to you this morning is very simple. Call evil by what it is. Forget about title and even the akukonyeri na. Condemn evil by what it is. You cannot begin to explain it based on individuals involved. It is not possible. If we forjure. They came on Facebook here. They constantly leveled all manner of allegation against Akuzion He is a son of Ebonyi State. Owoye Ebonyi State. He is an Ebonyi indigene. Yes. They leveled all manner of false accusation. Because whether or not real, you don't have any evidence to that. Ụfọdụ sị na ọ na-ebu ọgwụ. Ụfọdụ sịrị na ịfụ ndị ogbugolu na ndị ogbugolu na ụmụnne anyị ogbugolu outside. Ụfọdụ onweghị even up to brand ya wu business ya. They leveled all manner of allegations against him. We came out. We told you, stop doing that. It is not right. You said, na na-akwụ anyị ụgwọ, na na-akwụ m ụgwọ, ka m wee bịa na-ekwu eziokwu ị na-ekwu now. Except if you are saying that what you are saying now is a lie. Yes. Or will it be right if I say that na bebi ọkụ kwụrụ gị ụgwọ, na akwa ọkụkọ kwụrụ gị ụgwọ, na seaman kwụrụ gị ụgwọ? Will it be right if I say that? The answer is no. You only came out the same way. Now, no, you people should stop saying all these things about Akuzayon. That is the same way you came out now. Because now your own favorite person, I mentioned Ugafe, you now came out. If I ask you now who is paying you, who has placed you on a payroll, the Hawulafa evangelist there is nothing they did not allege against that man. What were you saying there? Can you go and show me a video where you cautioned them to leave that man alone? Eh? Before all of us here, Ezikuku called him Opontu with so many other people. Before me and you here, Sisters Bread of Life called him Ogumman. Before me and you with other people. Before me and you here, a lot of people arranged him to be the master of RNG. Before me and you here. Before me and you here, people labeled him to be a liar. But for the no, they destroy fusion they buy. There is nothing they did not label against him. We were coming out the same way you are coming out now. Telling you that this is too much for one man. Can you leave this man alone? Can you leave these people alone? Can we focus on real issues and leave these people alone? You said we were paid. Who is paying you now? I am asking you. Who has paid you now? Is it because na patugonye follow na anyaka? Fonde na-ekwuzi ebubo niile ebolo our big man. Ebuko bia wobere mmadụ. Is it because he is not your favorite big man? Akuzayon or wobere mmadụ? Is it because he is not your favorite big man? Now, look, all these points in the erase. I'm not trying to tell you if hotel with the best. But I'm only trying to use this one to relate to this one so that you can understand my message. I understand the concern of people who are saying, but why Ogechi Yeju Bata Hotel Aqua into this context? Have you seen? You might be right. You get me? But since you know that this is true, what did you say when they were all coming constantly, trying to bring down Zorobitas, a brand concealed by your fellow Igbo man, executed by your fellow Igbo man, unveiled in the market by your fellow Igbo man? I am asking you, since you know that na hotel akwa talafufu welo, kerife patala yeji weje wo bata after this hotel into Ifaniku. Have you ever thought about how Zorobitas came into existence? Have you ever wondered the plight of a man who unveiled these Zorobitas to the market? Have you ever wondered? Have you seen why we should say no to Ifojo? One bad thing about Ifojo is that you won't know the direction where it will go. If you say it is okay today, tomorrow, it may be you. It may be you. So I don't want you. I want to use the issue of this camp Palace of Justice and Ogechi to teach you a lesson now. All the people that has been affected by that saga in Abalo, the Palace of Justice, They have all carried their wounds to their various places. Some of them are healing, some are yet to heal. It was all made possible because of people like me and you. Because you have refused to say, "Ni for joy, we for joy." I thank God. You cannot say that Nezugo. I have always been against. Thank you very much. And don't now, let me advise one set of people this morning, which is going to. Ndotu Matthias Isaac, Kusene cause trouble na Igbo. Uno na cause too much trouble na Igbo because all no niile undele pugari in all these things are Igbo. You allow your interest and your emotion to override your sense of reasoning. Omun unana constitute to gari nuisance na Igbo. Unana constitute to gari nuisance na Igbo because that is what I call it. That is what I call it. If tomorrow I want to condemn Ogechi, I will condemn JPAC, join. Yes, and I want to condemn JPAC, I will put them together with Ogechi. If you actually want to be truthful, yes, this person has said things about Onya. This person has said things about Onya. If you are condemning what this person said about Onya, how are you sure? Are you sure in all these things? What you did is for you to have taken side. Now you think that from your own side, you can be able to draw judgment between the two. You cannot do that. You are only encouraging the saga to go on. You are only encouraging the saga to go on. That was how Palace of Justice reigned during that period. To think that all those people recruited themselves against one person. Against one person. Against Ofonye. Against Ofonye. And today, even in Unukojebe, Opurie, in good faith. Mana, Opugari Hono Chalana, Monya on Anwe, Opugari Hono Chalana, Monya on Anwe. Ebe na Nkwe, Kogari Kwoku, Inokweba. May rephrase on those accusations. Because I call it accusation. Because none of them has been proven to be true. None of them has been proven to be true. Yes. None of them has proven to be true. So, Ana Wisi, Ana Wafonu note, Apialawo, Apialumbala. Since Palace of Justice has come out now to denounce saga, saga can you now run away from saga? I'm asking you. Can you now run away from saga? Since na Ken Apotago na no regret reactions here, tender apology to people who major, including Oge. Because no a great injustice to Oge Shoke Kenjaka. That reason Patari Japo Geisha for today is because of activities in the Palace of Justice. Now, since all we know Palace of Justice here, apologize here to people who major denounce what saga saga. That apology includes Ogechi Okeke. Can you now drop every single thing Iboro Talo from Palace of Justice? Can you now follow Ken now that Palace of Justice for the content that's the wopota? Are you going to run away from his page the moment Okusiri Saga? I'm asking you. Can you now, are you going to run away from that page because no Kusugo Saga? How are you going to draw him back? Are you not going to encourage and draw him back to Saga? Because that is what you enjoy. But at the moment they marry against your own kind of your favorite person, computer. Yeah? Computer that we should all think the way you think. We should all no. Ibu mmadu we ibu mmadu. Okwim ibu mmadu. Ibu mmadu we ibu mmadu. Epo ase we epo ase. Ibu obom we ibu ebom. ịsọpọtụ obomebo nke gị bulu ebowu nke gị bulu yes ebowu nke gị bulu go and show me that video ebe oge eshipụtara kwuo na mpa ya dakpuru ya adakpu. Go and show me that video. Ifugoye mana ikweje. Ifugoye mana ikweje. That was the weapon ndenya na na anu ogu used against her. Wee boye ebubo ikwe. Okwuzie nke ise with evidence. Kele evidence egosirego na nke ahụ iji a judge over the years, because people have started judging her with that over the years. Remember, she is not a saint. I am not a saint. You are not a saint. One way or the other. I am metana. Nka eji we kwu okwu n'isi anyị. I am metana. Nka eji we kwu okwu n'isi anyị. Onwe onye ya wasị ka atọghebezie ngwugwu aghara ịtọghịta nka eji we tụọ okwute. Not possible now. It's not possible. Yeah? Mani ikweje ekwuo na Ebuka Obi na egbu a na-eme arenji n'obodo ikweje. When sisters allege that an evangelist Ebuka Obi gburu mmadụ, somebody like me so na part of the people call them that he should be called upon to come and explain how it happened. So many people put arrest. You see, you were against it. Even na ekukita hoka slim fan. Ko ya wo na ndị Igbo chọrọ iput onwe anyị together. Kaba iwe dola anyị mma. Obido ta adowa mma. Odowala ugbo. Osi ta adowa mma. And people have to say it. Because if we don't say it, you will continue to swim in ignorance or ụfọdụ n'ime unu kpacha anya were eme ihe. Ụfọdụ n'ime unu kpacha anya were eme. Yeah? Your own is not to condemn if I had a but to condemn it against your favorite person. To condemn it on behalf of your favorite person and uphold it against your perceived enemy. Do you think it is going to work? It is not going to work. It is not going to work. In Orubo Okeke gwa na beans who poison. Ebe be mmenye ye. Maka beans ya hesiri bo Okeke. All the same beans ya ka na esibe. Obia hobe ngo rice. Osi obo Okeke po bia na my place ngo rice. No. That is not the situation. You want to go? So, ọwụrụ na iya osite ta adọwa mma. Ọdụwalugbo. Ịchọ ka ngosi example of ife na-ekwu. Let me post the video of Zion here. In fact, jee na page, na my page ebe ahụ m posturu video ebe ọ na-aga. Security men say akwa ọkụkọ na-aga, ọ na-akpọ ndị bụ egbe. Bebi ọkụ na-aga, ọ na-akpọ ndị bụ egbe. Kenu ndị ọgaranya niile mma agwa ya na-aga, ha na-akpọ ndị bụ egbe. Mathias enwe n'ebe o jee function na Lagos a, ọ kpọ polisi wee bịa, polisi nọ n'azụ. So, can you tell me the crime he committed by going to a function with security? Tell me. Jane at the comment section there. If ndepụta na-asịgo, Ogechi said this about our big men. If fa na-ekwu, they don't mean well. Even if na baby ọkụ chọrọ ka onye datin anya jump away, you will see people who will continue to blow it until the day he will decide to say, okay, man, if they don't mean well. They don't mean well. They have their own interest that they are trying to defend. They have their own interest. They don't mean well. They are not peaceful elements. They are the reason why our people in Jihonorunu do well today. Anything that is going to bring respect, equal respect to everybody, and we will live in peace, they will come against it. Who says I cannot disagree with you without calling you names? Do you want me to show you how I can do that? Never iPhone now. No iPhone now in Kanjikita. No now the best phone. I don't need to come and tell you Anofia. I don't need to come and tell you Anofia. Atoro. Poverty ifa. No nwere tumbuli fe pasitara. Mbo onye nke amma kwa mma mgbe ndebe ha reject ya. Mbo onye nke amma mgbe ndị school reject ya. Mbo onye nke amma no jecha na ebe nwa na ojeru bata no nwere ifo achieve. When I say all this, have I succeeded in proving that na iPhone na abro now the best? The answer is no. But that is what our people do on Facebook. Mmadụ sịrị gị no phone na what the biggest phone. A hapụ phone ọ na-ekwu maka ya. Ị kọwa ya ọnụ. Now, ebe ahụ ị na-akọ ya ọnụ, ịkpọgo ya onye ohi, kpọọ ya a failure, kpọọ ya whatever thing ịkpọ ya. Ọ bịakwa hapụkwazie maka phone again. Concentrate kwa na your own personality. Ọ na saga ebidogo. Now, kedu onye bido that saga? I'm asking you. Kedu onye bido that saga? Then onye nke na-asazighị asakwuwezie kwukarị alụ. Ayasị na okwuru alụ. Ayawasị na okwuru alụ because na nke ngụnwa kwuru eme ka nke ahụ si wee metụ ya. Yes. Nke ngụnwa kwuru eme etu nke ahụ ikwuru si wee mejue. So nyenwa nwere ike kwube onye design direction ebe okwu eneje. Ọchọ ojebe na bụnụ. Ọchọ ojebe ebe ndị ọgọgụ. Because na ngụnwa hapụrụ phone jebe ebe ọnụ. Ịghọtago? Now, kedu the perfect answer ihe enye iji wee gwe na phone ya ahụ best? Iru igwe na ọnụdana maka Samsung Fold 5, Fold 4 or Fold 3. Ọnụdana maka S21, S22, S23 and S24. You go to those phones and bring out so many features that is going to counter that features of why on iPhone now you the best. Then discussion, conversation, disagreement between both of you will be centered on this phone and the phone nke nyanwa na-ekwu. Ọ na-enye maka phone a, ị na-enye maka phone eni. Onye eni na-enye maka phone eni, ị na-enye maka phone a. Your individual personality upon if ha na-ekwu. That is not what we see here on Facebook. So, how are you going to stop the reoccurrence of what has just happened from occurring further? Because it started right from the days of Palace of Justice up to the days of King of the Game. Go up to the days of the king, the Omen and Abu's Ezioku agenda. Dropped to the part of Akuzayon saga, up to the point of JPAC and Dogeshi, who says it will not happen again. I am asking you, who says it will not happen again? It will keep happening for as long as we keep missing the point here. Anama worship program. Ebe yawo. Okay, take for instance. Now made video yesterday about Ogechi golum hair. Now question from Nanya, igogum hair. Mana no Ogechi go nam hair. Mana epotena asem stay away from Ogechi. The message from that particular video is simple, which is your enemy must not be my enemy, and my enemy must not be your enemy. You want to go? That is simple. The message there. Now I use that business for example to show you. I even said that even as Onyomen and Abu's Ezioku, if you come, I will say to you, there was a video I made this Regoneshe Gomi can never even do. Slide there into my inbox. Bam nation, you go ahead. My core business coming out there. Some people went to that post. And started abusing me. Some started abusing Ogechi. o jee na that comment section nọrọ ebe a na-akpọ oge oshi akwụ na Chicago, oge oshi nke a. You will see what is going to happen. She is going to do this. She is going to do this. You don't have job. You are shameless. Ofonye sere himself. No her business if he ka eji wee mara ndị Nnewi. Na ife eji wee mara ndị Nnewi iwu moto pass. And they no her business ụmụ nwoke ka ọwụ. Na ha ewe ụmụ nwaanyị na-eme. Na ọ bụrụ ụmụ nwoke. Now I am asking you. Now I am asking you. How can we move forward from here? It is not going to end. So ngwa self na akupusi isi no nwere ife akọrọ bo onye nke gị fụrụ n'anya. It will not end anytime soon. If we continue to behave in this way. Because iju na ihe ekwe ekwe onye ọgwụgwụ na ajụ na onye ekwe a na-emeghe ndekwe na ndekwe. At the end of the day, that damage onye butere anyị na Igbo will be inevitable. So if you think no n'inwe na stamina na Igbo oge echi ndị na-agụ anyị enwekwa stamina na Igbo. I'm so happy n'efu and glad that na-afụ na ịgọ ya ifukwa ndị na-agụ ọhọdụ nye na-agụ na ịgọ ya ifukwa ndị na-agụ ịgọgọdụkwa jee paaki iyi ifukwa ndị na-agụ ịgọkwa mụnwa wezuga iyi ifu ndị na-agụ ịgọkwa Ebonyi so na iyi ifukwa ndị na-agụ. So etu a ka o si wee dụ ma onye ala sef nwere nwanne onye ala nwere nwanne anyị ekwe ka onwe ife merie. But the best Arisa kedu na-ahapụkwanụ ị na-aṅakwanụ ha ntị kedu ị na-aṅakwanụ ha ntị ị na-ide ede anya ha ntị ị na-ekwu na ike nga na-ele ha na South Africa gaa wo ka ịjọsọ ị na-ide ede agwa ha anything hapụfa ife niile ahụ wụọ ọnụ ka ha ma ụma chọọ ka ha na-ekwugharị ka ha na-akọ ọnụ ebe niile na-akọ ọnụ ebe niile ngụnwe na wa aka ọnụ kedu justification ị nwere condemn onye na-akọ ọnụ. I am asking you ngụnwa na-akọ ọnụ a kedu justification ị nwere ifo ebe Ogechi na-ekwu okwu na-ajụ Ogechi ọ na-anụkwo di kele ebe di ya ngụnwa kwanụ ị na-anụkwo di ị na-anụkwo nwaanyị kele ebe nwunye gị nọ kele ebe nwunye gị ọ na-afụkwo your comment na Facebook. I'm asking you ngụnwa na-ajụ ajụjụ a where is your husband? Ụfọdụ n'ime unu ekwuo na anụghọ ya anụ. Are those not allegation? Ọkwari mmadụ ka ị na-agwa onye ị na-agwa bụkwa isi. You cannot be condemning something committing the same crime you are condemning. It's not possible. If you want to condemn something, you should come in a different way. Why condemning something? Okay, izutere fan mbịaluo na police station ebe ahụ m bịara ebe alụ mba n'izuje fan nzuru phone ọ bụrụ ndị ohi ka mụ na na-abụ ọha ofu punishment ka mụ na ya enweta abịara m ebe ahụ na-akọ ndị egbu n'izuru fan bịakwa ebe ahụ zuru phone DCO all the same crime ka mụ na do guilty of. Kelee obi m ma wee nwe were agbaghị na izu ohi adịghị mma ebe m mana m na-emekwa the same thing. So tell me what Ogechi has said in her mouth that you have not said in comment sections. I want you to tell me. Tell me what Ogechi has said n'ọnụ ya ngụnwa eji bụ ọnụ kwuo na comment section. Gwakene m ife Ogechi ọ na-alụ mmadụ ngụnwa akpọbụghị Ogechi. I want to ask you. Kedu ife Ogechi ka ọ na-alụ mmadụ ngụnwa akpọbụghị Ogechi? I am asking you. I'm not talking about us. Yes? Because every day ka na-allege ezugo this one, ezugo that one, iji ụwa this one, iji ụwa that one, ezugo this one, ezugo that one, iji ụwa this one, iji ụwa that one. Yes. Do you think we don't have people who love us? Do you think we are not family men in our own places? Do you think people don't know us in our places? Do you think so? So I am trying to tell you here that the people catapult saga ha na-agba gbatalụ, that what should be your concern is the action itself. Yes, it's the action itself. Because when you condemn that action, that will be the end of it. But if you think you are going to condemn it because na catapult abatana your own person, you are joking. You are joking. All that same thing in our uphold n'ebe Akuzayon no, n'ebe evangelist Ebuka Obi no, n'ebe other people no, all that same thing fire tara onye nke you. Ịghọtago? Ugo emechebe ife iwu uwe ezigbo atụrụ ka ewu afụrụ ngofu afọ ọnụ white ga afọ ọnụ white ga analụ n'iyi ife iwu uwe atụrụ, ife iwu uwe atụrụ odi unu ka nna adreesị ebe a ndị okenye na-agba ofe look at afọ ọnụ juru gị agba, just look at afọ ọnụ juru gị agba, afọ ọnụ ọcha odi unu ka ọ na-eme oge echi kọpịrị pikcha unu debe finish unu ndị mmadụ asị na o nwere ọnụ ọjọọ. But ask yourself, on you deserve ife ahụ ọ gwara you deserve it 100%. Because all the way keep being and watching my own program. I did not call you here. I know you moment. Is here being into busy out of flow to container. Is here being to busy in on Ethiopia in a China for a business trip. Is here but on my comment section. Baby na business hour blah 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 blah. You do busy being alone on a bank. We but na program maybe an name. Now no dem pa marketer. Ogechi will picture ati wash yeah. I see Ogechi will on job. But you need to see the kind of comment somebody like this here that drop in different platforms about Onya Hane Kumake. What makes you different from him? From her? Are you telling me that now your favorite content creator made program now that you cannot go and watch it? Say right done. Is that what you are telling me? Yeah? If instead of you to come in here and either watch or go, or contribute positively to what I am talking about. Again, you must show yourself here. Must you show yourself here? Must you show your ignorance here? Yeah? What are you doing here? Who bring colonial? What are you here? You came in here yourself. Have you seen? No matter what you say, it will never make sense to them. Okay, now let me make it very clear to you. Let me make it very clear to you. People who are constituting these museums on Facebook are Matthias followers. Don't miss it. Very ruthless and uncautious people. They lack home training. They are mannerless. They are the people who are constituting these museums. So, if you allow them to infiltrate themselves into your space, you are doomed. If you allow them to infiltrate themselves into your space, you are doomed. That is the problem. They keep squeezing in themselves into different circles just to display their ignorance. You cannot condemn. You cannot condemn exactly what you are doing. It's not possible. You got to go? You cannot condemn, and each time when they make this program, I don't even know why they always see it as an support Ogechi. I am trying to tell you here that at the same crime I commit Ogechi about your own favorite content creator is also committing the same crime. Let me give you an instance. Obum's blog came to advise Akuzayon. You came to advise Akuzayon. Quel advice ebiari Akuzayon? Ebiari advice Akuzayon. Na intimidation with the police. Na also nyawo onye nwere ego. Na owu na ego Chineke nyere ewu ego yijiga na ekosu umunne case. Na odoro mma that blah 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 this da ekowe kochasita. Enole bi na-enye ya advice wee kpọọ ye overrated millionaire abi billionaire. Is that an advice? I want to ask you a question. Is that an advice? Now, when people like us decide to respond to that, ndị mmadụ na-asị na ọ na-aha ala ike ebe ekwuru eziokwu. Kele eziokwu ekwuru. I'm asking you. the same eziokwu ahụ ekwuru ekwuo ya maka Matthias ị ya akụrụ onye kwuru ya aka. I'm asking you the same ntụ ahụ o si wee kwue okwukwe, because advice is supposed to read neutral. You got to go advice supposed to read neutral. Why are you calling him an overrated millionaire or billionaire? That is the same slangs. Why are you calling it? You have taken side. You are speaking from one side point of view and you know it. You disguise it as an advice. That is an advice from an enemy. It is only Iberibe. Wonya water. Ozini nezolu. Nime that advice. It is only Iberibe. And they too are highly disorganized by majority of these content creators who have proven neutral. They have all taken side, and the peace will never come anytime soon if we continue to behave in that way. If we continue to behave in that way, no Mozambique, go to Mezie, Onyeke na Mozambique, Bamebi na Mozambique, Ugo Emesheta, Emwel Mumado na Mozambique. I can put 3 calls from Mozambique now. Bamonye na Mozambique. Meaning what? Meaning what? I said no na Mozambique. Iwo ju na emo ogonoba. Na Mozambique. Ka ibo fe na Mozambique. Iwo ju na emo ogo na Mozambique. Onyeka, onye iwo. Oluna na disgrace gari omu na Mozambique. Go no mezie na Mozambique. E ma mmadu na itu na Lagos ha we na for Zambia. I said no Mozambique. Say Mozambique ka ibo fe. Say na Mozambique ka ibo fe. I say I'm in Mozambique. What does it have to do with even Nebu here? You know what I go? You could see that Obon's blog has comfortably taken side. Hide here in an advice. We put any who are happier. The next thing I will do is to start blocking. So any commenting where goes to those, I block immediately. Can help you? On a settled Oku, the answer is no. She wasn't settling the matter. You want to go? Yes. So was she trying to settle the matter? The answer is no. She has clearly taken side, and this is somebody who has the record or history of always calling out accusation and always throwing stone, of always supporting a certain content creator. With this kind of people who always now look at, I'm not supposed to mention Mwikuku name here, but I have to mention his name now for the purpose of what I am saying, so that Onahuno Hawene this guy so one as in the Choludo and in the do Nutra. Manonu Sonande na Moyoko na Agba. Kono Marona, it will not be far from now. Ikukukuo Afikoko. You want to go? Ikukukuo Afikoko. You want to go? Ikukukuo Afikoko. Okay. You can now comfortably zuzu out from this place. Piam. You want to go? You want to go? You will, because of your side, maybe belong. You will hear better. Claim one day advice. Only the advice. If you want to push for peace, tell people to respect each other. Tell people to respect each other. Instead of you to align yourself with one saga group, all in the name of advice. Why can't you push for peace? Why can't you push for peace? When you push for peace, it doesn't mean that you have disliked A. It doesn't mean that you have disliked B. Aslanda after Akazion decided they had to take action. Agwenoji police they intimidating man. But this is you telling Ogechi that an affair on a wanted list that she should come into Nigeria. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ. Ọ bụrụ na n'eziokwu na ịma na afọ Ogechi do na wanted list and not saga unu draw channel bie wanting na Facebook. Kele onye dị ife ahụ je report Ogechi na police afọ Ogechi ji wee baa na wanted list. If those people are justified to do that, why do you think that Akazion cannot pursue justice using the same system unu use against Ogechi? I'm asking you. Have you seen clearly why we should preach for respect among each other? That person they like it. When they call you, that person they call us. When they free nanya, even onyala. Matthew Ahamefuna. Maybe program Manchester program drive one out to Gengoti. Nwocha ati ya batakwa mbido ọzọ nke a webe njigodo wee karị ya for now maragodo na nke a webe si wee karị ya onwe ntụ ọzọ esi akarị mmadụ na awụghọ nke a ịghọtago ngwadekwa anya for example ngwa look at Joseph Omenka ofiri ife ọjụrụ m ask Ogechi Njaka to swear that she did not send her dad to prison in America. Onye na-ajụ m ife a abụrụ onye be Njaka, ọ bụrụ onye be Okeke, ọ dụrụ related to Ogechi in any way. Onweghị ebe ọwụ na ọ nọ surrounding Ogechi, but ọ sịrị ego jụọ Ogechi Okeke Njaka na ife anyanwawu Omenka nụrụ na ọ eziokwu. Na Ogechi sịkwa gị gwa jee paak nya swear na ọ gwa m ife dị otu a maka bebi ọkụ ịmapụta show evidence. There is no evidence. Have any of you been able to show evidence ebe Papa Ogechi Jerunga apart from saying it? Have you seen? You are fighting a lost battle. You want to keep fighting her for saying the same thing in the man and Goma Sekwe. So when will all of us come out and start swearing about what we said about each other? If you cannot condemn the act of saying those things, but you want to come out and be defending your own favorite people, you are not related to her, you are not related to the father, you are not a friend, you are not a family member, you heard this particular thing on Facebook, yet you are telling me that she should come and swear. Even when Ken, Palace of Justice, has come out to say forget about saga. Saga is saga. It can never be anything less than saga. Yeah? Now, the same thing in Ano song, with the same thing in name. What is the justification? I'm asking you. The same thing you are fighting is the same thing you are doing. It is the same thing you are doing. You are here again telling me to go and call Ogechi to come and swear. No send the Humper to prison. Do you have any evidence to back this up? The answer is no. Can you prove this? The answer is no. You cannot prove it. You heard it. But you believed it not because it is true, but because you hate Ogechi. Now, Ogechi Barawo. Na J-Pack gwara ife do otu amaka bebi ọkụ. You love bebi ọkụ. Ị chọrọ ka onwe ife nwere ka o si wee do anyị ekwute maka bebi ọkụ. You came out si na asị si Ogechi je weta evidence. I weta na evidence nke ngụ nwa kwuru n'ọnụ now because onwere ozi onye kwuru nke a ngụ kwuru nke a now. Onwere onye kwuru nke a ngụ onye kwuru ye now. Na Ogechi sent him to prison. So why is it that we can't respect ourselves na this Facebook? Let us talk about issues. Issues we're going to let us leave threat. Let us leave individual and personal attack. Let us go to the issue proper. Why do you think that n'ụka ga-ana omenala adụrụ? Ha na-ekwu omenala bayo no omenala worship. Why do you think that n'ụka ga-ana omenala worship adụrụ? Why do you think that omenala worship ga-ana ụka adụrụ? Do you think that both of them should be there since we have freedom of worship? Onye mara nke o kwetara nya gaba. What is benefit of this one? What is benefit of this one? What is the disadvantage of this? What is the disadvantage of this? We discuss it as an issue and forget about launching personal arrow on anybody. Or is it difficult, Ime? I'm asking you, I mean, would it be difficult for you to? So we now start going into different conspiracy, blackmail. You will not know how painful it is until it comes to you or to somebody who loves you. You said, I could pay me for always telling you to leave a man who has done nothing wrong to you. What has he done to you? He has done nothing wrong to you, rather than being loyal to Evangelist Kobe. He has done nothing to you, rather than being a member of Zion Ministry. He has done nothing wrong to you, rather than telling you to stop laying accusation on his spiritual father and the church here. Is that the crime he has done? Is that what could lead to all these things? Okay, good. Matthias made something. He got him arrested. Matthias also arrested Arusiebu Global, who is a native doctor. Matthias also arrested a gate man, Nonu Moji. Matthias also issued a report that that guy no should he get the guy arrested. Are you saying that Matthias is not right by doing all that? I am asking you. Eh? Is that what you are telling me now? That Matthias is wrong by doing all these things. Now, if you think that Matthias is right by taking such steps, what wrong has Akuzion done by getting Matthias arrested? You hated him for that. This is the truth you don't want to hear. Matthias is the only person who has the right to arrest, but doesn't need to be arrested. No me for job. If this is just why you hated the man. Hate a product here. But you could make a product only like it. It's like if I a jacket of product to mother. Product is product. Ụfọdụ product ị na-use n'afịa ịmahụkwudu ndị nwe. As a matter of fact, majority of the product bara afịa ịmahụ onye nwe amahụ ndị nwe. Majority of product kwụ n'ọkụ nọ n'afịa kịta ndị mmadụ na-abụ ka pure water. Ịmahụ onye nwe ya amahụ ndị nwe. Ịghọtago? The interruption you distract ma achọ m nkwuchi ife na-ekwu enwe m ike bring these people in. The thing ya interrupt m ka m gwa bụ ife na-ekwu nkwuchi ife na-ekwu draw conclusion bring these people in. You got to go. So even here that I am talking, some of them are still saying, yeah, Chinenye na ana m afụ comment niile a achọbụ m ịkpọbata mmadụ. Achọrọ m nkwuchi ife na-ekwu mkpọbatazie mmadụ ka the thing ghara interrupt n'ife na-ekwu. You want to go? Even na comment section here, they are still saying that you are defending Ogechi. Now I ask you, how am I defending Ogechi here? That I have told you that if you want to condemn Ogechi and J-Pack, because what you are condemning Ogechi for is what J-Pack has done. Then what you are condemning J-Pack of, Ogechi has done it. So, it's either you are taking side, but don't say that you are saying the truth. You are either taking side with Onya, or you are taking side with Onya. But rather, I am telling you that the truth here remains that if you want to condemn anything, condemn the action itself. By condemning the action, you have passed your judgment fairly. Yes, by condemning the action. Instead, okay, Benjamin Hilo, out of this page. You want to go? Condemn the action. By condemning the action itself, you have successfully addressed the two-party law here. And all no actions kind of condemn since. We will not probably get to where we are today. Because where we are now is ebe ya okeke zuohi. Owani na-ekwo no okeke maybe for job. Mana okafo zuohi because no okafo belong to camp nda atọ no kwazie gba herisi mkpatalu okafo ji wee zuohi. Go. Now that one might not have justified that Zuohi do bad. You ought to go? Or justify Zuohi do bad. So, Obinna dozie ekunye na mo. I will not make this statement. Because we know that this kind of statement has been made on Facebook before without any fact. Which is going to. Now, when Dr. can never come back to Nigeria, one who came back and stayed 1 month plus in Nigeria, who was on now, none of you did not do anything. None of you did anything. You forgot that matter as if you never knew when it happened. So, then you know Gechi to come back to Nigeria. I'm asking you. Some of your relatives in the Jebelo Obodo, Fanatacha go. In Welum Jebelo Obodo for over 9 years. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha na African country here. They have not stepped foot into your compound since ha ji wepụ. But you know here na agba onye nọ na family ọzọ that has nothing to do with you come back to Nigeria. I'm asking you, onye Italo, am I not saying the truth? Family anyị niile individually nwere ndị jebelo obodo oyiwo more than 10 years abatabụrụ. Yes. When ndị jebelo obodo oyiwo 5-6 years ago ha kutu akwacha n'ozu fa anataro. Is it not your duty to go and start telling your own relatives to come back first? Why are you interested in telling somebody about your family member? Ogechi is not your family member. Kasini Nemisie. Ogechi is not your sister. Kasini Nemisie. Ogechi is not your business partner. You have no connection with her. You are telling her to come back. To come back and do what with you? I'm asking you. Yeah? Any day o decide that you know sure e bata. O bata. Ya gba yo boso ya bata. And me na check achọ ka e gba saga. It's not enough reason ihe eji gba anya bata echi. O bata because of n'ekwurie. Anyị fụchara ife niile ahụ na nke enwe agụ. E ghọtago. Onye ka even ji wesi ka m address ya this one ka m gwakwa gị eziokwu before m ekwu ife na-ekwu. Well, some of you will actually more daft than I can ever imagine. Oh my God. For the name very unspeakable. I'm telling you. Very unspeakable. And you kuku itiboribo and ignorance or doka yase. Eh? Ezioku and neku need him and ababa saga. Ema shaputa. Eh? My uncle stayed in Burkina Faso for 16 years without coming back. Only came back after 16 years and couldn't locate the entrance of his father's house. You see, a lot of people every day in Ejebele, even one day you picture Ejebele. For those South Africa, 10 years they are football, 9 years, 8 years, 15 years are football. Man, I'm warning you also. Not the America, me pay foundation buy. Now you're hearing them mother. At least in the Baham and you could go again. Nyake na say come back. Eh? Yeah, you will have it. Respect is reciprocal. Respect is reciprocal. That evil is sponsored against another person. When it was Ebukobi, everybody in jail, they were clapping for Ijele, slandering Ebukobi. Evangelist Ebukobi, Obolo one name mmadụ ka ọwụ. Emokoni no nwere ndị dị loyal to him. Emokoni no nwere people. Now the same way you are reacting. The same way you are reacting. Have you imagined how Zionites felt when you were busy slandering after Ebukobi on Facebook? The reaction you are giving now is exactly the reaction they were giving then.